Hi, and welcome to episode 4 of Monster Hunter World. I'm Vadd, and we are journeying back into the Wildspire Waste. You know, when we were in the ancient forest, in that jungle, there were some Grimalkynes tribes. Well, there's a tribe that lives here in the Wildspire Waste. It's up in that top corner, and I put a pin in my map so that we can just run straight over there. It means that our scout flies should be directing us towards that tribe since we have pinned it. Now, again, here in the Wildspire Waste, there's all kinds of fun little creatures we can capture with our nets. I don't know exactly what we do with them once we capture them, but we're capturing them left and right. We picked up some ants and a bunny. And again, I love seeing the endemic life researcher. I love seeing the other parts of the Monster Hunter team out here in the environment, in the biomes as we journey around. It really does, for me, make them feel very alive. Notice there's a little crown next to where it says size on those carrier ants. There's actually different sizes of creatures we've been capturing. There's gold crowns, silver crowns, and I think no crowns. I think those are the 3 crowns. But hey, check this out. You recognize these guys? It's the bug trappers. We met them in the ancient forest. Because we went and befriended them in the ancient forest, they not only show up on our map, but we can run into the Grimalkynes tribe from the ancient forest here. They do a little happy Palico dance between our Palico and themselves, and now they follow us. They will go out and hunt with us. The bug trappers will follow us. That is so cool. Just because we took the time to go, hey, check out more doodles. Just because we took the time to, doodles are a clue that there is a tribe we have not met in the biome we're in. And they're small monsters. There's just so many things. Sometimes it feels a little overwhelming, but we go and fight the big monsters, but there's this little pig, right? There are those little other creatures that are considered classified as small monsters that we can go out and fight and farm. They're not, super challenging or exciting, but they are their own unique environmental factor, part of the environment. I enjoy it. I really do. I think it's fun that because we went and met the first Grimalkynes tribe, we can now run into them in other environments, out exploring, and they're with us. You can see on the left side, it says we have Bombadil, but it also says we have the lead hunter there in your top left corner. That means if we start a fight right now, they're going to join in. Now, you cannot have a Palico and a Grimalkynes tribe and another hunter with you. So in some ways, it's not too overpowered, right? We can't all just show up with multiple companions and more doodles. But on the other hand, I do think it's fun that if you are trying to get through the game solo, go befriend the Grimalkynes, get them on your team. It's just another creature that can be dealing damage for you, and it's another creature that not only can be dealing damage for you, but also it's another target for the monsters to target. We're almost there. It's really kind of funny to me how the Grimalkynes tribe lives on the complete opposite side of the map. They really couldn't live any farther away if they wanted to, but once we're there, we don't know what's going to happen, right? With the ancient forest, they just said, hey, thanks, we're friends now, which was a surprise, a pleasant one, but still a surprise. But once we got kind of lost. I'll admit, we got kind of lost, okay? Some more revultures, I think. If we call one of these? Missed. All right. Well, once we do go on and meet this new tribe, I'm expecting them to ask us to do something for them. I'm expecting to have to go on maybe a little bit of a quest. That is my expectation with this new Grimalkynes tribe. We jump down the hole and check this out. These little yellow lizards, these Wildspire geckos, which makes me think there's some ancient forest geckos that maybe we have missed. More large doodles. We are on the right track. Now, we also found a new spot where I think we can set up a camp. If we hadn't taken the time outside of hunting the big monsters, trying to get new armors, small armors, if we didn't take the time to go and find these Grimalkynes tribes, we wouldn't find new areas to set up camps. Why do the camps matter? Well, these camps right here, right now, we can start a hunt at this camp instead of the other camp, which means we can start on the complete other side of the map. I know that doesn't sound like a big deal. It's kind of a big deal to me. Just being able to not have to cross the whole map to go and hunt something. Hey, check it out. Grimalkynes tribe. We found them. They're always kind of hiding. Little sneaky Grimalkynes. No worries, no problems. We're going to get sent on a quest to capture 3 wild Grimalkynes. It turns out that 3 of them are on the run and need to get captured, and they're on the map, and they're actually kind of tricky to get. We will need our net, and in addition to needing our net, we're going to need to sneak up on them. If they see us coming, they will run away, and we'll have to go back to our map and find them and see what the story is. Now, if we get the Grimalkynes, why does this matter? Well, okay, we found a new campsite. That was nice. But remember, when we met the bug trappers in the ancient forest just a couple episodes back, they gave us a new Palico gadget. So we come default with the health one. Gives us that big health bubble, which is awesome. But then, you know, we have the bug trappers, and they gave us the okay, check this out. You have to be kind of quick here. You see that? If we miss with the net, it kind of give us the, there it is. Cultural exchange, 1 of 3. We need to capture 2 more. If we miss that jump, or we miss the net, they just disappeared. They burrow right under the ground. But we're hoping to get a new Palico gadget. The bug trappers gave us that flash fly cage, which certainly has its uses. We haven't tried it out too much. We haven't leveled up too far just yet, but we're probably going to get a new one here. Here's the second one, and the third one I really messed up. I really messed up getting the third one. I didn't realize they would move and they would switch areas if you don't catch them on that first go. So I had to pull up my map a couple of times to figure out what is going on. Turns out that they're back where the other one was, which is good for us because it's back where we need to go once we capture all 3 of them. However, another reason to go and meet these Grimalkyne tribes is not only we found a new campsite, not only can we get a new gadget for our Palico, a new tool to help us in our monster hunting, but in addition to all of that, don't think I've shown this yet. We get the Raider Ride. All right, we got to time this right. Quick jump, quick net, whip it out. There it goes. The Raider Ride. The Raider Ride is a way to just travel around the map. I think we'll take a look at that a little later on if I haven't shown it already, but it's another just benefit to being friends with the locals. It makes a big difference from my perspective. It's just kind of a small quality of life thing, and frankly, it's kind of fun. You know, you spend all that time hunting the big monsters. It's nice to have these little hey, what is this? All the time. Like, what is this? It's a cactar. I've never seen one of these before. We can capture it. Nice. All the time. Wait, did we see one? Wait a second. Did that thing kill turtle? I don't know. I'm getting a little confused. I'll admit. Listen, all the time when I'm out exploring, I'm just stuck going, what is this? What is that? Have we seen this before? I don't know. Since we've captured all the Grimalkynes, we'll go back to the Wildspire race, and we got a new Palico gadget, the Shieldspire. Let's go look at that. So it's a big shield. Now you know. It can distract monsters if you level it up. It can stun monsters, and if you level it all the way to level 15, which remember, you just level it by using it. You just give it to your Palico and they use it. Then they're going to put down this kind of big wacky inflatable arm guy that's going to distract the monster. It has its own health bar, but the monsters should target that little wacky guy the Palico throws down, giving you a chance to sharpen, heal, recover. I think maybe it's got some real value. I'm just not sure it's better than a health potion right now. Hey, remember the Barroth from episode 3? If you haven't, go back, check out that fight. It was really tough. It was a really tough fight. I want you to pay attention here to the Barroth. Why is the Barroth fight so tough? We're here in the arena and there's no water. So we can just kind of walk away. We can literally just walk away. We're not even rolling. We're not even dodging. A lot of the struggle with that fight is the environment. The fact that we fight the Barroth in that water, and then on top of that, notice when it does its big headbutts, that head bash on the ground, it puts down this muck. It really wants to combo you. All the monsters have their own kind of combos, their own unique animations, and here you can see when it slams its head on the ground, it's going to throw down that muck, which will give you that water blight, which will lower your stamina, lower your movement, and having that lowered movement, the less stamina regen, and then being in a watery environment makes the Barroth, when you first encounter it, just tough, really tough. Notice the drool's purple. Did you see that? Well, we gave Bombadil a weapon that does poison damage, and we haven't even shot the monster yet, but we've been letting Bombadil kind of do the fighting. It's time he earned his keep, and his weapon does poison damage, so the drool was purple to reflect the fact that we have successfully given this enemy here, the Barroth here, the purple drool, which is the poison damage. Now that we're out of the water, we're not, walking through the muck, we're not getting ourselves, twisted, tied up. It's a pretty trivial fight. Notice that all of the attacks are in the front. There's not a single Barroth attack here so far that has been a tail whip or a big kick. So far, everything that we have encountered has been an attack that has been a frontal attack. What does that tell you? What does that tell me? attack it from the back, hit it from the side. If you want to fight the Barroth, get out of the water. Don't walk through the sludge. Don't let it combo you. Hit it from the side, hit it from the back. If we open up our hunter book, we can see it has a couple of weak spots. Where? Well, the front arms, see the little front kind of T-Rex looking arms, and the back tail. Well, so what should we do? Target the weak spots, which unironically on this monster are the exact spots, specifically the tail, that it's not even trying to attack you with. A lot of the times I think when we get stuck on a monster, we have trouble getting past them, we just don't understand what they do to us and why. This one's pretty simple, right? It wants to slow you down and headbutt you repeatedly. If you're not going to allow yourself to be slowed, if you're going to stay out of the way of that stamina regen, that muck, then you have a real chance at taking down the Barroth, especially if you're going to fight it on the side and on the back. For the most part, it doesn't seem to have a lot of attacks where it could even target us on the front or the back. I hope that as we revisit some of these fights from just this last episode, that you can see just how chill the Barroth fight really can be. We barely need to dodge. We just need to be a little patient. I feel like this is a fight where having a ranged weapon is kind of an advantage. I do think all the weapons are equally viable. They all are equally possible to take down any monster, but for me, I've been enjoying the bow. I think it's a lot of fun. I like having just some space between me and the bad guys. Now that we've taken down the Barroth, what should we do? Well, it's got its own armor set. One of the benefits to the Barroth armor set is, if I'm remembering correctly, you can get some resistance to the muck it drops. And that's the same muck that you would have to deal with when you fight the Jyuratodus in the Wildspire Waste. Something I've noticed is that if you get stuck on a monster, the monster you fought before it in the story progression oftentimes has some resistances to some of the tough attacks. There it is, right there in the helmet, as well as you're going to get the muck resistance on the boots, and that glove would give you some stamina regen as well. Like, it's kind of a big deal to, you know, if you really had a tough time getting through the mudfish, you could go and farm the Barroth for a set of Barroth armor, and then you would be in a position where you wouldn't deal with the muck, you wouldn't have some of that movement depletions, and you would have increased stamina regen. Those are all things that the Barroth really wants to deal. They just wants to do you dirty, right? But it's kind of the same thing you get with that Jyuratodus. You know, when we were fighting the big mudfish, the problem there was, well, we're in the water, right? There's no way around it. You're going to be in the water. But in addition, it spits a lot. It spits a lot of those mud things. And on top of that, there's also kind of these little fish around the edges. Not knowing your environment is tough. Hey, check this out. See this nullberry right here? It's a little blueberry. Yeah, those blueberries will actually take away the water blight. So if you do get comboed by the Jyuratodus or the Barroth, and you have that big water blight flashing on your screen, and your energy bar, your stamina is not going up, eating a nullberry should help counter that. It's only supposed to last a minute, but that's a long minute. Look at this. We're going to get chomped by the little fish here because we're not paying enough attention to them. Yeah, if we were really worried about them, we could have cleared out them before we started the fight with the big monster. Would have cost us some time. I'm not saying it's worth doing, but try and set up the fight where you have the advantage. Why would we fight the Jyuratodus, the big mudfish? Why would we fight it here in the water? Why not stand on this lovely island? Now remember, what are the Jyuratodus moves? Well, it kind of wants to charge us, but most importantly, it's got this 3 right there. 1, 2, and 3. 4. I don't know why it was 4. I think it's always 3. Maybe it's 5. Whatever. Point is, it wants to spit these things on us. There's no opening here. I think that's an important thing to kind of think about as a new player. What's my opening on this fight? I don't feel like at any moment there it was a good time to shoot. But now that the Jyuratodus is facing away from me, this kind of feels like a good time to shoot. Why? Well, because it seems like most of its attacks in that combo there are shooting away from it. Check this out. See these little mud piles it leaves? Again, why would I stand in the water and fight the Jyuratodus when I could be standing on this mud pile here, where my movement speed is not decreased, where if I need to do a big roll, I can. You know, that's just me as a hunter trying to use this environment to my advantage. Now here I got a little stuck, and this is where we get combo, right? This is what Jyuratodus wants to do. It wants to see you get stuck. It wants to see you get slowed down. And then it's going to come in there with its big kind of fishy dive slap, you know, twirly whirly. It's got some moves. It's got a lot of slappy kind of diving moves, but there's its big charge. But because we're not slowed down, we're not standing in the water, we have an opportunity there to dodge it. Now, if we stand right in front of here, then we're gonna get hit. It's just not, it doesn't make any sense to stay in front of the monster that targets only in front of it. Let's fight this thing from the side. Let's fight this thing from the back. Let's look for openings. Did you see there how after it does its big charge, it kind of slows down, it kind of gets a little tired, right? That's an opening. That's a moment in the fight animation where we have a really good chance at dealing some damage. How about when it kind of stands up here and it does these big spitty balls? What's the opening? Well, the opening's on the side. The opening is if I'm not right in front of it, if I position my hunter properly before the animation starts, then I have an opportunity to put in some real damage on this big monster I'm fighting. But if I just stand in front of the monster, I'm just going to get comboed. I know that seems, as the viewer, as the watcher, it might seem incredibly obvious, especially as I stand here and point it out. But in reality, when you're fighting this thing, you're trying to manage your health bar, your potions, your energy bar. These little fish are biting you. It's tough. It really is. It's tough. I'm not saying this monster's tough, but as a new hunter in our first, go round into the Monster Hunter universe, fighting something we've never seen before, this is not an easy fight. And part of the challenge of the fight is the environment. Once we were able to get our hands on some armor that let us kind of walk through the water, or I think there's a charm called the Mire Walk charm you can get eventually, it really provided an opportunity to, in some ways, trivialize this fight. It became significantly easier. Look, we're in no danger here. This is a great opening for us to attack the monster. Why? Because it did its whole combo facing away from us. What's it going to do next, right? The monster has that big spit. What comes after the spit? Generally a charge. Again, we got the poison. Do you see the Drool's purple? We know we're wearing it down. We know we're doing the damage, but we're able to poison the monster. That's important. If you can get some status effects to be working in your favor, it's kind of a big deal. But what about where should we be targeting this monster when we can? Well, we should target it on the head or the tail. If you open up your Hunter Handbook, you'll see those are the weak spots. Notice we could have run over there and tried to start hitting the monster. Even if we had a melee weapon, I'd rather stand on this island. I'd rather put ourselves in a position where we have the high ground and ground where we have the mobility on. Now, what happens after the big jump? There's this opening here, right? There's time here for us to get our damage in. And it feels like as the fight progresses, right, we get from the first stage kind of into the second stage. We talked a little bit about that last episode. There seems to be 3 stages in a fight. The openings get wider. I think the monsters sometimes get a little enraged, they get a little angry, and they hit harder, and their animations change up a little bit. But as the fight progresses, a lot of the times, especially here in the beginning stages in LR, that's low rank, in these beginning stages, it really seems like the monsters give us lots of good openings once we can calm down and just slow down and see that they're there for us, right? So we're going to run up the water on the path that the Jyuratodus left for us. It literally leaves a path for us to go on, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't be preparing to dodge when it ambushes us. Now, how about this Paratoad? We're going to kick the toad. We saw Turtle do this once and hopefully dodge its attack and not get our opponent in it. But this would be another part of the environment that we could be using to try. See how we're trying to position ourselves on the other side of the toad? Just another thing we could be doing to try and be successful in our hunt. Now again, we want to be fighting kind of to the side of the monster here. We're in front of the monster here. But why are we in this water, right? Isn't that the question we should be asking this whole time? Why are we fighting the mudfish where it has the advantage when we could be up on this pillar where we have no lowered mobility and we have time to dodge these attacks? Now, if you're going to fight the Jyuratodus, well, do you have to? No. Like, right now, I think we have good enough armor. Our weapons are good enough. We don't need to farm this monster, but if you want to farm this monster, you like the way the armor looks, you like the bonuses it gets, I would suggest the bow. I think the melee weapons this early on, I think they have a little bit of a struggle into this monster. Maybe that's just me. I just really enjoyed the bow. It feels like I have all this space. It feels like I have all this time. Sometimes I make a mistake with the Dragon Piercer, but I know when I've come out here with a melee weapon, if I'm not super patient waiting on those openings, I feel like there's a lot of time I'm going, is it safe to attack? Is it safe to attack? And then getting punished, right? Now, notice here, we're on top of this pillar. It's still able to target us. There's no safe spots, right? But there are definitely places where we have an advantage. We have a ranged weapon. We're going to take advantage of that. See this big spinny attack here? This is not an opening if you have a melee weapon, if you have to be adjacent, up close. But with a ranged weapon, it's a great opening for us. So it's one of those things that as you pick a weapon that you enjoy, that you think is fun, the fights are going to be played a little differently. You probably can't stand on this pillar and hit this monster. You need to get a little closer and fight it. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be behind it. You shouldn't be beside it. It doesn't mean you shouldn't bring a nullberry or some way to mitigate the environment. It doesn't mean that you still shouldn't target the face or target the tail where it is the absolute weakest, which again, see here, that big spinning, this big swirly spin, not a good time for us to be super close. We really should have given it some space. And if I was a melee user, I wouldn't consider that an opening. I would really consider that a time to leave the monster alone. Now, having slayed our Jyuratodus, what about the armor? What does it look like? Let's go ahead and take a look at the Jyuratodus armor. I think it's a fun armor set. Again, it looks like it has pieces of the monster incorporated in it visually, and you do need to hunt the Jyuratodus to make the Jyuratodus armor. It is the Jyuratodus parts you get from the carves, the hunts, the rewards that make up this armor piece. Notice this armor, again, is going to give us an opportunity, like the Barroth before it, to get that aquatic polar mobility, to not lose some of our movement speed in the snow and water. I hope you're excited to see a new monster fight. We are back in the ancient forest. Turtle Menace is here with me, and we are going to fight a Tobi-Kadachi.
All right, I'm good to go.
Okay, prove it. Aha, he's ready to go.
There we go. Ready to go.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, maybe it's more for me, but I know it already, so I can't be surprised by this. But you can.
Ah, I see you're back on the glaive.
Yep, back in the jungle, back on the glaive. I just thought it'd be a nice change of pace. I just liked it. It was fun.
Gosh, that is such a big bug on your arm.
Yeah, I feel like it needs a name. Any suggestions?
Timothy.
Okay.
Timothy the bug.
Very surprising with the name you chose, but I'm still a big fan. Did you notice your outfit kind of has like butterfly wings below your hips and the kind of the back?
Yeah, it's very fancy. It was actually really easy to make. It was like 3 earth crystals and whatever the event voucher is. I don't even know if the event is happening anymore.
I don't know what the event is, but I told Bombadil that he should wear the hat of shame, so I put that on him.
Oh!
And I took away his sword.
He's looking fancy.
He's always thieving in this bag. Even little buddy wants it on the action.
He's stealing immediately. Oh. Little buddy, don't learn from him.
Can't take this guy.
He's a bad influence.
Hey, I heard there's goodies in this chest. You take half and I'll take the other.
Sounds good. That, and what are these? Nullberries? I don't think I need nullberries.
Poison knives.
Alright. I got my stuff. Okay. You already eaten at the canteen? You got your buffs?
No, we are staying svelte. We're not stopping for, anything. Not only not to eat, but no facility usage, nothing. We are just running. But do you feel safer now that Bombadil doesn't have a knife?
I don't know. I feel like either way it goes, he still has teeth. He's still a cat with sharp teeth.
That's a good point. I actually found a footprint right outside our base, which is kind of terrifying.
Yeah, if you look at the map, it's just over this way.
What? Which way did you
get? It's right outside.
Wow. I don't know if this is a good base spot or a bad base spot, since it's right next to the baddies.
I don't think it's that safe.
Maybe Tobi-Kadachi is actually a good boy. Like, a real good boy.
I highly doubt it.
I didn't want to call it a baddie in advance.
Oh, you don't want to assume things?
Well, I'm comfortable making assumptions, but I like to know that if they're wrong, I can adjust them so I can be right. Wow, it actually looks terrifying. Hey, let me pick up some footprints. Don't hit it yet. Don't hit it yet. This is so scary. Yeah. Okay, let me get out my weapon. Here it comes.
You have to hit it with the bug.
Yeah, and then I'm going to run this way. Can we pull it somewhere that's less confined?
I would love that. Run away. Run away.
Why am I not running? Whoa, we got stunned?
He's glowing.
Okay, we'll just fight him here. This is good.
Okay, he hit me.
I've been hit.
Alright, I want his tail. Okay. Calm down, Tobi-Kadachi.
I gotta warn you, Turtle. He's very dangerous, and
Oh, fast. Where's he going?
I don't know, but anywhere's better than here.
That's what I thought. You better run. Got him.
Turtle, did that roar knock you over the way it knocked me over? Oh, it's electric! Oh, it's a squirrel!
Alright, I got an idea. I have a flashlight right here. If it comes back this way, I'm gonna blind it. Alright, I hit it.
I'm just jumping around. I don't know if I do any damage.
I want its tail.
It's fast. Did you see it go full flying squirrel at us?
I can't hit it. There. Yeah, this thing is really weird, super fast. Unlike every other monster that we fought.
I like it. It's a good boy. I want one of these. I want to take it home.
Oh god. It has lightning!
Isn't this better than the swamp?
No, I miss the slow monster.
I do absolutely no damage, but I feel like I'm so cool when I do all these flips. Does this make me a bad teammate? I wanted some style.
You know, you're being supportive with your cool moves.
Well, look out, look out. It has the high ground. I missed.
Flying squirrel.
I was knocked out of the air. I'm below half health. Stay on target. Look out!
Okay. Oh my god, that does some damage.
Yes, the damage is real. Look out, look out!
Where's my ghillie mantle?
You're just gonna leave me here and turn invisible? Turtle. It took out all my health that was left. I'm coming to help.
God.
I'm coming to help.
I am currently hidden.
You're hidden?
I have a ghillie suit on, and he doesn't know I'm here.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna stay hidden.
I'm coming.
He doesn't. He sees me! He sees me!
I'm here. I've been stunned. Bombadil went down.
Oh.
Bombadil's down. Meow, she needs to recover. Where did it go?
This thing, it's just flying up in the air. Watch out!
Yep. I definitely am spamming the dodge button more than necessary. Get him, boys! Oh no!
Let's calm down.
I refuse to calm down.
You've been hit with Thunderblight. Be
This
careful.
thing
You'll get
is
stunned
going
more
way
easily.
too crazy.
Turtle, the Tobi-Kadachi just infected me with Thunderblight.
Yeah, I have also been affected by that.
Wow, you weren't gonna warn me that was a thing? You're just gonna be like, what if it's contagious? What if you infected me with Thunderblight?
You know, I figured you would have known on your own.
You just didn't want to die alone.
Yeah.
I respect
I
that.
mean, it's kind of terminal.
Wow. Yeah, the my A-lister friend. I'm following this creature, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Oh yeah, I'm following
And by
it.
following it, I mean the scout flies, who I'm still trusting, but a little dubious.
I also just realized my weapon needs to be sharpened a little bit, but it's fine.
I will not say whether mine needed to be sharpened or not, because that would depend on how many times I hit the beast, I would say.
Oh. Got hit by the lightning has hit.
Did you catch up?
Oh, yeah, I'm already
Wow,
here.
I'm
I'm
here.
fighting the thing.
You must know a shortcut around these parts.
I decided to go Tarzan and just swing around the fences. Oh.
The knockdowns are real.
There's no place to hide around here. Time to try out your ghillie mantle.
Okay.
She wants
Let
me
me go
to
see
use
if I
my
can-
ghillie mantle? I refuse.
Oh, it's angry.
I
I wonder if we could poison it with these poison things. Oh, it's running away. Never
poison
mind.
knives? Yeah, why not? I mean, go for it. Look out!
Yeah, those things.
I was just trying to sheathe my weapon, but by sheathing it, I activated it. It was literally the backwards plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit with these poison knives.
Okay,
see
here's
if
the
that
thing.
does something.
I took away Bombadil's knife, but he's got a wand. And maybe he's the one that put the hex on us.
It could be possible.
I don't want to give...
Honestly, Bombadil is crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to give Tobi-Kadachi too much credit. Now, that being said, we haven't been, you know, infected until Bombadil got a... There's an Anjanath around here, I think. Based on the footprints I'm picking up.
I don't like that.
Preliminary reports say Great Dragress is in the area as well. I found it. Are you ready?
I'm on my way.
Okay.
I should be right behind you.
No pressure.
Alright. I'm gonna hit it with these throwing knives.
Go for it.
There we go. I think it's poison.
Oh.
Oh, broken. Give me your tail.
Oh. We are giving it the big whack here. Look out. It's coming back up. With a vengeance.
Alright.
Where'd these little jaggers come from?
Oh, they are just... Are they fighting us?
I don't know, but I've mounted. I'm still mounted.
I'm gonna chop off this tail soon. I'm telling you. Its tail is coming off.
Heartbroken. Heartbroken. I'm still mounted.
Okay. Oh, did it fall over?
I don't know, I'm pinned. But I'm going back for the part. I'm gonna make sure I pick this up.
Oh, it's running away!
Okay, I think I found the part. It's right here by me. Did you get it?
I already got it. Yep. Let me see, is there anything else here? Just piercing pods. Okay.
And footprints. You know I love some footprints.
And now footprints. I'm getting this Jagger stuff apparently.
Sure, we are some of the best monster hunters in this whole forest.
Thing's about to die.
What?
2 more great Jaggers. Yeah. This thing is almost dead. I'm pretty sure it's like 1 shot.
Alright, I'm coming, I'm coming.
I think the Anjanath is gonna eat it though.
What?
It might take our kill.
Kill steal. Inconceivable.
Yeah, I'm following the footprints of the Anjanath and it's not looking good.
Why don't we follow the footprints of the Tobi-Kadachi?
I'm on it. Oh god.
I'm still trying
I
to
have a
catch up.
plan.
See, this is a much nicer area to fight this beast. Look how wide open it is. We have room to, like, do stuff.
Let me see, how does this thing work?
Alright, I'm engaging. I'm engaging. Are you ready?
Yep. Oh, is it running away?
Yeah, it's just a little faster than me.
I found a bone pile.
Well, when you put it like that. Turtle, how does your armor do against this electric damage?
I have no idea. I should have probably checked that before, but I'm gonna say since I haven't died yet, pretty good.
So I actually did check out the bone armor I'm wearing, and I actually have 10 defense specifically versus electrical attacks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we've been fighting something that seems to do electric damage.
Yeah, that seems pretty helpful. I have no idea what my armor is.
But I've died. So I don't know if you're better at dodging or if your armor is better, if I just got targeted more. But I'll tell you what, we are hot on its trail.
Yeah, we should be coming up on it actually really soon.
I get kind of lost in the forest.
Are you sprinting, buddy?
Yes, now that you mention it. I'm just enjoying the ambiance, just walking around, doing my thing. Oh, sorry, I pushed the jump button.
It's no longer sleeping.
I'm just gonna do more flips.
Watch out.
Oh, it hit me pretty hard. I can only take one more hit.
Okay,
I'm hitting it.
we're fine. Get that tail.
Stay on target. Whoa!
You didn't get the tail, but it is slain.
Let's head back and report to the chief botanist.
Turtle. We did it.
Tobi-Kadachi down.
Tobi-Kadachi was a good boy. I will confirm. Not a baddie.
He did take you down once.
I was the aggressor. This was really a fun monster to try and fight for sure. I'm glad I didn't fight it alone though, I'll say that much.
Yeah, same here. You took a lot of those hits for me.
I tried to put Bombadil between me and the monster.
Ooh, I got some ancient bones.
Turtle, you're just the Bone King. We're playing Monster Hunter and you're like, I'm on Bone Hunter mode.
I am, yeah. Other people may be hunting monsters. I'm hunting bones.
Outside of the main story monster missions, outside of hunting the Grimalkynes, outside of farming new weapons and armor, there's all these arena quests that open up as we continue to progress. They come with preset armor and weapons, and I'm going to say in advance, I have no idea what this weapon is or what it does. If this is your weapon of choice, you're probably going to be cringing as I button mash and hope that something works, but I wanted to introduce to you the Clutch Claw. It's something that if you just have base world, you don't currently have access to. Maybe that'll change in the future, but you actually need to have the expansion of Iceborne in order to get your hands on the Clutch Claw. We talked a little bit earlier about the importance of creating an opening, that if you're going to fight a monster, you don't just want to charge in right at its head, charge in right at its, animation attack pattern. We want to kind of get to the weak spots. We want to find these openings in the attack pattern to attack them. We've seen this Barroth a few times, but one way that you can try and create your own opening is to use the Clutch Claw. Now, in order to use the Clutch Claw, again, you not only need to have base world, but in addition, Iceborne, you also need to have your slinger with some ammo in it. You see in the bottom right corner there, you can see our slinger ammo, and then you can see we're trying to throw that Clutch Claw onto the monster's head, and it's really dangerous. When you Clutch Claw a monster, it immediately starts draining your stamina, and if you mess it up, you mistime it, you end up carded, you end up dead, you faint, you can fail. It's not something that you should do without a little bit of practice. It's not hard to get down, it's not hard to understand, but it's one of those things that until you've done it a couple of times or on a monster, until you kind of learn its animations, it really is tough to get the Clutch Claw. At least I found it so. Now, once we're on the head, we need to aim it at something, and then we unload our slinger ammo, and as you can see here, the head has been softened. Now, remember, we talked a little bit about how with this Barroth, that the weak spots are kind of those front legs and kind of the back tail, but when we soften a monster part, we essentially create a weak spot for ourselves. Now, before we go too off the trails on the weak spot, the Clutch Claw lets us get this big wall bang in. The advantage of the wall bang is three huge things. Number one, it creates an opening for us and knocks the monster over. Number two, it does damage, does lots of damage. And number three, it always guarantees one shiny drop, which is awesome. We're here fighting these monsters to get the monster parts, and if the monster parts are dropping, right, we have to do the hunt over. But if we can get a guaranteed shiny drop, that's another roll into that monster's loot table. Now, see that big roar there? You see in the bottom left corner of our mini-map, there's a little eyeball, it's red. When that eyeball is red, the monster's enraged, we can't use our Clutch Claw. But when it's yellow, the monster's not enraged, and we have this opportunity to try and get a Clutch Claw mechanic off. The problem is, if it's yellow, you can only do 2 Clutch Claws, okay? After that, it's a guaranteed to enrage the monster. Again, I don't know how this weapon works. See in the top left corner, I have these like files. My sword is glowing. I should be getting some kind of combo off, but it's just bouncing. We'll talk about weapon bouncing in a minute here. When you get that Clutch Claw off twice, it's a guaranteed to enrage the monster. One way to know the monster's enraged is the little eyeball inside the mini-map is actually red instead of yellow. Now, let's say you Clutch Claw into the face, you go for the big knockdown wall bang, but it's facing not towards the wall. You can reposition the monster, but if you do that 4 times, it's guaranteed to enrage the monster. So the Clutch Claw, if you have access to Iceborne, is definitely something you want to take advantage of, simply because it's going to create these openings. Now, why is our weapon bouncing? Well, you might not have noticed when we picked the weapon, it had a sharpness, and it was in that little main menu screen when we were picking our unit, and that sharpness actually dictates how much damage we do. It dictates what we can penetrate, right? If we can hit that monster part and actually deal the damage. The monster parts themselves actually have their own individual defensive stats. You know, one of the things I've really enjoyed with the Monster Hunter world here in this universe is that you could just play the game and never know any of this, or you could go really deep. You know, the damage calculation is surprisingly in depth. Now, what does that mean for you as you pick a weapon? Well, if you see it has a sharpness up to white, purple, blue, that's maximum sharpness. It doesn't get any sharper. But that doesn't mean your weapon won't bounce. And the color of the hit marker also influences your weapon degrading. Remember, we talk about sometimes we need to sharpen our weapons. Hey, let's sharpen this weapon in between these moments in the hunt. Well, part of that's because we not only do less damage potentially with a less sharp weapon, but in addition, every time we hit the monster, we lose some sharpness, more or less. And depending on what part of the monster we hit directly influences not just how much damage we do, but also how fast our weapon degrades. So the fact that we're hitting the Barroth here and our weapon's bouncing off is a clue to me that, well, we could be doing more damage if we are hitting a weak spot or a soft part. But you see the numbers are yellow, right? The actual hit markers are yellow. That means we are hitting a target we should be aiming for. Now, it's bouncing off because the Barroth is armored, but weapon sharpness matters. The part of the monster you hit matters. The openings you get matter. You know, there's all these just little things that might not make a big difference. Talking about openings, check this out. The shock trap. Remember the bug trappers we met in the ancient forest? If we level up that flashfly cage, it'll give our Palicos eventually an opportunity to put down one of these shock traps. There's a second trap we can bring into a hunt. Technically, in a hunt, if we weren't here in the arena, we'd be using them to go out and capture a monster. But since we are not going to capture this, we're going to use these traps here, the shock trap and the pitfall trap, to create an opening. Remember, we want to attack in between the monster's emanations. We don't want to just run headfirst into them. So the shock trap created that big stun, and if we put down this pitfall trap, it's going to create another opportunity for us to go and hit the monster. These are moments that we want to take advantage of, not just to get our damage in, but to land our combos. I don't really know how to combo this weapon. I actually accidentally pushed in the R3 button, getting my camera locked on, but suffice to say, don't be afraid to use a trap earlier on in a hunt, or if you really just aren't interested in trapping a monster, to go ahead and get some opening. You might run into some veteran elitist hunters that tell you what a waste of a trap. Play it your way. Have fun with it. Now, again, these wall bangs just give us so many good openings where the monster is just down for a long time. It almost feels too strong. I don't think it is, but on some level, instead of just having to dodge and time all your hits, if you can just be a little patient, let the monster do its enraged thing, wait for it to calm down, you can pretty much coast through some of these hunts. Now, you do need to be taking these fights near a wall, but as long as you've got your weapon sharp, you're hitting the weak spots, you're hitting these soft spots, then wall bangs are a pretty good way to just create good openings. Now, it drains your stamina really heavy. You can see there, we just didn't quite get things off in time, and our stamina went down to 0 and we took the hits. So it's not without its risks, but as long as you can manage your stamina bar, it really creates just a kind of a relaxing hunt with guaranteed drops. Now, the Charge Blade, I think that's the name of the weapon I'm using here. Maybe it's a switch axe, I forget the name of these things. You can see it's a sword and a shield, and then I have this giant axe. And I think it's really fun. I wish I knew how to use this weapon. Maybe it's one I'll pick up and try and learn. I don't think it works for me right now. I gotta tell you, the arena quests are a little frustrating because I want to use the weapons I know how to use. I want to use the armor I've been farming to get. And I don't super love having to use these pre-built sets. Maybe I'll change my mind on that at some point, but right now it would be a lot cooler if I knew how to use this weapon. And, you know, it's not one of the weapons that I maybe would have picked up right away simply because it's kind of tricky, I think. Now, maybe I just am completely just the king of noobs here and it's a really easy weapon, but I definitely struggled trying to figure out what the combos are without having touched this weapon before. All that being said, I do like the arena because it gave me an opportunity to use a weapon I might not have tried otherwise. So I kind of pick your poison. You know, not only does weapon sharpness matter, but notice on some of these hits they're yellow, some of them they're white. Yellow hits mean we're hitting a weak or a soft spot, but in addition, there's a chance to do a critical hit. Those critical hits should do at base bonus of 25% more damage. They're actually gonna have a little bit of a star on them when they do a critical hit. However, this weapon we picked, this has no affinity. Affinity is that critical chance. So on one hand, it's a weapon that has no chance to critical hit, but it does seem to do some elemental damage. So in addition to having to kind of manage our sharpness, target the soft spots, there's really just a lot going on. I hope that by going a little more in depth about what's going on that you enjoyed that little talk. Bottom line, get your weapon, hit the monster. That's the key. Hit the monster, keep hitting it until it goes down. I know in the arena here, it took us literally forever. We did get a coin. I don't know what they're for, but I hope you're looking forward to our next storied mission.
There we go.
I thought you were gonna meet me at the cantina.
Oh. Yeah.
I heard that's the spot. You keep just saying how great it is and blah blah blah. And I'm pushing use voucher. I'm just gonna eat whatever the chef says is good.
Chef's choice platter, defense up. Yeah, I'll take that. We're gonna be fighting a T-Rex, so yeah, I feel like we're gonna need it.
Hey, did you have a good eat?
It was great. Thank you for paying for.
I went with the chef's choice. I really have no idea if that's any good or not, but I don't feel as hungry as I usually do.
Yeah, you know, there was some meat on there, there was some other stuff, but I really just cared about the meat. You know, I got a nice chicken leg, but let me see. If I pull up my map, can I just... Oh, I can see just where the Anjanath is. Yeah, so if you keep on heading that way... Actually, Scoutfly...
I didn't even know this was an option, but I went for it.
Yeah, Scoutflies are...
Turtle, it's literally right by where we were.
I'm coming!
It's aggressive. It's going to attack.
I'm here. So...
I'm gonna wait and maybe pull it this way a little more. This is fine.
Okay, it's coming for you.
Yep, did you do that?
Nope, I haven't hit it yet.
I'm hitting it.
What is it doing? Is it...
Taunting,
Okay.
teasing.
I was like, is it angry at us? Is it not? Oh, Anjanath.
I think it has some kind of malicious plan
Oh,
that we're walking right into.
can we hit it with the rock thing? Oh,
Toad.
oh god. Toad,
Did I stun it? Did I stun it?
on me as well.
I tried to warn you. I was like, Toad,
You stunned Bob.
you can't move. I've read that before. Bombadil's used to it. Bombadil likes things rough.
Oh, he's going for a big bite.
Not on my watch. I've mounted.
Oh, nice.
I will start the stabbing immediately.
Ooh, hit. Okay.
You've been
Oh,
thrown off.
wow. He goes
Don't
far
sweat
when he
it.
does
Pick
that.
yourself up and try again.
I may have been thrown off like a rodeo clown. Turtle, this thing's so scary. It looks like a straight nightmare.
It's, yeah. Oh. I feel like if it just gets you in those jaws, you are dead. Okay.
Oh no, it's got wings.
Okay,
And it's got a nose flare?
it's angry.
I'm dodging. I'm using my dodge. I'm using my dodge.
It did a big jump. So I can jump too.
Who put this tree limb here?
I'm using it to my
Dodge,
advantage.
dodge. Well played. Ooh,
Oh, I'm gonna hit it in the face.
I don't think it liked that very much.
Okay, yep. Big jaws. Okay. Get away,
Stunned.
get away from
I've been
his face.
stunned.
Get away from his face.
Is that fire?
Yep, Fire attack. I'm gonna hit this thing. That didn't work on it. It wasn't facing me. Watch out.
I definitely drank a potion. I definitely drank a potion. Yeah, I don't think that jumping always does the best damage. Because sometimes I get knocked out in air. Look out for the fire.
Oh.
Look out for the stump.
Oh,
Watch out for everything.
he is angry.
Wow.
Okay,
That's a new move.
so I'm gonna drink a potion. Oh, you
I
got the
melted.
monster. He put me on fire again?
I'm just going to start the stabbing. Because I'm going to run out of stamina here. It's after me.
You're fine?
I'm going down.
You're doing fine. You're doing great.
Going down. That's a big 100 hit. I love to see that.
It's nice. Oh, what was that?
I don't
I
know.
did a cool thing.
Did you get healed?
I did this cool
Those
like,
green-
stab.
Yeah. You learned a new combo move?
I think so. The more you know. Okay. Well, he's running away. That means he
It could
must
be a she.
weak. Yeah, you're right.
I was looking at it going, it looks scary, but I struggled to determine if it was male or female. But I'd be really terrified to see a smaller version, like a little baby Anjanath, just spitting fire everywhere because it doesn't know better.
Just attacking
Might be-
everything.
Might be kind of cute. Come on.
I think I'd die. Okay. You're really.
I'm not
starting to-
sprinting.
I'm running.
What do you see that I don't?
I swung on the vines immediately just to get like in the area. As soon as I got in there, he hit me with a fire breath.
Wow. I'm
Almost
going
killed me.
to sharpen my weapon before I rejoin the fight.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I also don't sprint for some reason. Okay, I'm sprinting now, but I don't want to miss any footprints, okay?
Absolutely.
Oh, we've had a fight here before. We've had a fight here before. I'm fighting, Turtle. If you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm good. I'm gonna try to bring him over here. If I can hit him with this poison cup, then that'd be good. Ha ha ha! Get poisoned, buddy.
Turtle, I'm trying to get... Oh, I'm in the poison. Great.
No!
I've been poisoned. Mercy. I'll just have to fight with poison now. Just gonna nerf myself a little here.
Do you have any?
I think I have an antidote,
Yeah,
but I'm standing in another poison spore, so I'll just wait a second.
okay. He's
Look out, look out, through the wings.
Doing a dangerous
Through the
thing.
wings. Oh, yeah. Did we both just dodge the same direction?
I think so. Oh,
I got tail whipped. I got tail whipped.
I'm taking off that tail now. He's hit me twice with that.
Okay. I got,
Oh, you're getting
I'm in the
eaten.
mouth. I'm in the mouth.
Wait for a chance to escape. You're bound to get one.
I'm trying to take his aggro.
I've escaped.
Oh,
Don't get trapped like that. It's very scary and it hurts. I'm drinking a potion. Okay, I'm no longer poisoned and I'm above half health. Getting back in the fight.
I'm taking off that tail. It keeps on hitting me. Oh, watch out. Little buddy, move.
I just missed everything. Maybe you're a little close to the legs.
Yeah, I keep on hitting the legs a little too much, and I think they're armored, so it's not really helping out too much.
I appreciate your enthusiasm. Okay, instead of sprinting, I'm going to pick up these footprints because free research. Come on.
Research purposes, of course.
This is a research expedition.
I found some mucus.
You.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sharing?
Nope, all mine.
Okay. Well, if that's how it is. That's how it is.
I keep that stuff personally. It's not for research. It's just.
Did you see when it had me in its mouth?
I did. I didn't have.
I was
I didn't have
terrified.
the best view, but I did see it pick you up a little bit.
I gotta tell you, the field team leader was like, relax, you'll have your moment to escape. And I was like, whoa.
Okay.
Has he been here before?
For some reason, he just got angry at me. He does not like us. I don't know why.
I think the Anjanath just lives in a state of rage. I think it's less to do with us and more just the Anjanath is rage.
Might be. I mean, we're also trying to murder it, so I don't blame it for not liking us.
I'm just after its parts.
No, not the tail again!
Alright. I'm engaging.
Ow.
Oh, it got me hard. Bombadil just came in with a big heal for me here.
Oh, you missed!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, I got his tail!
Turtle. That was a real pro play right there.
Taking your tail in front of you. You can't stop me.
Okay, it can eat me while that happens, though. Well played, Turtle. You chop off the tail, I get eaten again. That's hilarious.
It's a fair trade.
Yeah. Oh, it got me again.
You're just its little stack.
Look out, it's coming around.
Oh, it's doing it. Oh, nope.
Oh, man, I think that was mostly all my health.
Oh, it's
I got
now.
roared.
It set me on fire.
Fire breath, fire breath.
Kinda,
I'm drinking a potion.
is there any water moss around here? There is.
Whoa, look out. It came right for me.
I am doing a tactical retreat currently to heal up.
It also is doing a tactical retreat. How do you feel about that action?
Wait, we can't both do tactical retreats, Anjanath. There's water moss around here somewhere. Hold on.
What do you need water moss for exactly?
So if I hit it with, oh, that's not water moss. If you hit it with a water moss thing in the mouth, it basically turns off its fire.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, oh, it was flashlights. That's what I was looking for. Oh, there's
I
footprints.
don't know if it's trying to fight us or not. Yeah, I keep like getting footprints, but I don't know if it's trying to fight us or not.
I'm perfectly fine with it running away while it's in its angry state. Because I'm pretty sure in its angry
How
state,
sharp is your weapon?
it could use a little bit of a sharpening. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know how much that matters, but I do know if we can do more damage, that's better.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that's true.
Yeah, it was pretty dull. You know, chopping off.
Can you see a sharpness bar?
Yes. I do. Wait.
Ooh.
Why do I have two swords?
One's maybe, I don't know, your little buddy.
Oh, yeah. I remember. For some reason, I couldn't remember. So, yeah. As I hit that fire breath, that's what hit me.
I would try not to get hit by that.
Yeah.
I'm about to engage. You don't have to join me if you're not quite ready, but just letting you know that I'm going in.
I'm just gathering Anjanath research stuff, footprints and mucus, so.
Going in.
How does this thing work? I don't know.
I just missed completely.
Oh, try to bite me.
Oop.
Try to bite me.
0 for 2.
Oh, I am putting on the hurt though.
More hurt. Aim for the Anjanath, not me.
No, I'm trying to attack everything.
Yeah, do that.
Base shots.
Look out.
Oh, you are screwed now, buddy.
Oh no. The little Jagras want to join in. I don't know if they're equipped for this kind of fighting.
Oh, they're gonna die as well.
Everybody's getting whacked.
Hey, where are you running?
We got a runner.
I picked
Oops,
up some
sorry.
torch. I see a.
And myself
That's a bomb
acquired
pod.
a slinger.
I found
Powerful
the
type
bow.
of slinger ammo that can do some serious damage.
Just gonna get myself some more bones.
Turtle, how's your red armor treating you?
You see, it's red, which means it's strong against fire stuff. Is what I've come to terms with. Is that true? I doubt it, but I like to think that.
Yeah, why not?
But I am
Okay.
on sale.
My weapon is sharpened. I am at all my health, and I am on the way to you.
You're always having to remind me to sharpen my weapon. I always forget. I just want to keep on running at the thing and just keep on slicing, but I need to sharpen it.
And by you, I'm heading for my mini-map where that shows there's a little skull.
Huh?
Because my best guess is that's our opponent.
You would be correct.
Or I'm running in circles. Maybe I'm just lost.
Okay. I've lost where the guy is.
I think he's taken the high ground once
Okay.
again. An old scale. Hey, do you see some weird old scales around here?
I've taken a
I'm out of
different path.
stamina. Okay.
I'm going on an adventure. Oh, I
Trying to catch up.
found where he is.
So, like, he took the high ground, right? The Anjanath
Uh-huh.
here? I don't know if I've been up here before, but I've got to get through a lot of Jagresses to get here. My goodness.
I killed one. I helped.
Well played.
I'm gonna kill this other
I
one.
just kept running. Okay.
Get out! Shoo!
Did it work?
I don't know. Nope, okay, well, I guess I have to kill it. These
These ones are fearless.
they really don't cut that there's an Anjanath over here. We're trying to help out the Eco.
Oh, I see it.
He's just sleeping.
Okay, let me harvest whatever this Jagress has for us. Might come in handy for our coin purse.
I want to get a look at this guy. How close can I get? How do you crouch? And aha. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get up close to it.
I kind of climbed down. Be careful.
Oh, look, it has little bubbles on its face. It's sleeping. You know,
Is this a thumbnail moment?
oh,
For me to get back?
it's twitching. Let me get a view mode. I'm gonna get a little.
Tell Bombadil to shush. Bombadil's trying to pick a fight with the Ivy.
Get a little screenshot there. There we go.
You want to wake it up? You have a big kind of tsunami slammer of sorts?
It's awake.
Well played, Turtle. Well played.
You know, I just wasn't sneaky enough.
I don't know. But I do know that this closed environment probably favors the big beastie, huh?
Nah. Aha! It's stuck.
We're gonna fall though. Oh man, it's gonna get us with this. It's gonna knock the whole ground down.
Oh, it hit me with this thing. It's charged. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it made me fall.
How much health does this Anjanath have?
It has to be close. Like, it's just a few more hits. Oh, it
It
fell.
went down.
Hey!
No, it went down. Like it like tucked its head and dove. How did it do that?
Oh, it can't. It's
Oh,
going
it's
back
back
up.
I'll just knock it back down to you if I can. Thanks for hitting it back up.
Oh, it's
Ouch.
bop, bop, combos. Oh, I missed the giant hit. I just want to hit that final hit.
Whoa.
Oh, you're gonna charge me? Bold.
Man, it keeps knocking me down.
It still hit me with charge.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm hitting it.
This thing days are numbered.
Aiming right for its throat.
2, 3, 4. Yes! I hit it with the final hit. Oh, that was so good. Oh,
Fire breath. Charged.
I'm on fire.
I'm getting kicked.
Oh, I'm stunned. No.
Say it isn't
no!
so. You're leaving me here to fend for myself?
You're gonna have to carry on without me. You're gonna have to kill him.
Join me. Come back. There's so much left to live for.
Alright, I'm on my way back.
I'm just gonna let Bombadil eat fire. Bombadil loves eating fire.
Alright, I'm on my way.
I'm still doing the old dodge. Ooh.
Alright, scout flies, why are you doing it this way?
You might be able to see it on the map as a, as a skull. Oh, it's going down again. Man, I don't like the way it just goes right through the ground.
It goes in.
Oh, it's making a runner. It's running.
Alright,
I can't believe
I'm
it.
on my way. I'm trying, I'm coming.
I lost it. I'm getting beat up by Jagras now.
Normal Jagras or some great Jagras?
The ones that are less great.
I
I just wanted to sharpen my weapon.
also need to do that.
Weird. What are the odds?
Okay, he should be just a little above me. Yes, I see him.
I'm just trying to catch up. I have no idea how this beast just drops right through the underbrush, but it does.
Sneaky.
Yeah, apparently I'm in the wrong zone. Is it sleeping again on us?
No, it's currently just hanging out. Oh, but it's angry.
Do you think it recovers? I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Man, I am so lost in the ancient forest.
Oh.
This is a dead end. Embarrassing. Where are the scoutflies when you need them, huh?
Yeah, I'm
And
currently
now I'm out of stamina.
I'm currently near the Tobi-Kadachi area that we fought him, where we killed the Tobi-Kadachi.
Okay.
He does not seem happy.
Turtle, there's a Rathalos.
Oh, there's Rathalos! I'm running!
No, I'm joining the fight. We're fighting.
Oh, you're here?
We came here to fight.
Oh, it's fighting! They're fighting!
I'm fighting.
The Rathalos picked up the Enchant!
Are you kidding me? That's our kill.
I'm killing it! I killed it!
Turtle, you did great. I may have just
Good
died
work.
to the
Now that
Rathalos.
the base
Wait,
is
you
secure,
died?
we can focus our attention towards capturing Zora Magdaros.
Yeah, I guess I'll just collect materials another day. Oh, I'm not dead now. Nice.
Hopefully. Oh, Rathalos is coming down here.
How far down do I need to go? Look, I completely lost you
It just
guys.
dropped a little
Like,
bit further
where-
down. Yep.
Where's the body?
Right here.
Okay, I found you. I did get some Rathalos materials, so that's exciting.
Is it up here?
But I'm also poisoned and dead, so let's not talk about this. I'm a ghost right now.
Oh. Yeah, let me get this Rathalos material. Ooh, I got a scale.
Seems like the Anjanath hide is highly resistant to fire. Would you believe that?
I can see it.
Wow, I just got down here in time. Like, we're in the last 10 seconds of the looting.
Yeah. Oh, we got it. We killed the Anjanath. Next is that Rathalos. One day. One day.
Turtle, how do you feel right now? I feel like this has been our toughest fight yet. It's been longer than any of the others, and it's really beat us up.
Yeah. He killed me. Yeah, it definitely was a lot harder than most other ones.
Have you ever pushed the hide menu button?
No.
It features my death at the hands of the Rathalos. What more can I say?
I'm just looking at the butt of the Anjanath, so...
Charming. Now, you broke off 2 parts. The tail was a big play. I really think that was the big play of the match. MVP play right there.
I'm glad I was able to cut it off. Because it hit me one too many times with that tail. I had to have it.
Oh, that's a good point. We didn't get tail whipped as much after that. I really think that this was our toughest fight, like, for sure.
Yeah, it definitely was.
It hit us with a lot of fire damage. Like, I know Tobi-Kadachi did a couple of lightning strikes, but most of Tobi-Kadachi's lightning seemed to be stuns. Anjanath really seemed to stun us, fire breath us, stomp us, clamp us, claw us, wick us, whack us.
Yeah, no, again, that one time I jumped down and it immediately hit me with that fire breath. It hurt. It hurt a lot.
It looked at you and it was like, delete.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to mess with you anymore. I don't even want to eat you.
I respect that. If you learned something or enjoyed this video, share with a friend. If you are new here, subscribe now. If you have joined and enjoyed before, welcome back. If you would like to see more quality content, please consider joining me in supporting the channel through Patreon and utilizing the affiliated links. Thanks.